Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Dungeons and Drams live stream. So I am joined here tonight. This is always the fun part for me. It's kind of like throws me right in. Who am I going to pick first? Who hasn't gone? Has anybody not gone first yet?
I don't think so.
All right, Ed, you were the first person to talk, so you get to go.
Oh, no. Hi, I'm Ed. I'm a person, and I show up here and I play D&D. Sometimes you can find me other places, like the Rotgut Review. I'm drinking a cocktail that I'm basically just trying to kill this stuff.
Oh, no.
That is so funny. I have the same bottle right with me.
What? You guys I could have brought this out. I could have brought this over.
Serendipitous.
Twinsies.
Yeah. I had this. I was like,
you guys are drinking Pabst. You guys are drinking Pabst whiskey.
Yeah.
Try to kill
I've had this bottle for like almost a year now, and I really need to get rid of it. So I mixed it with some peach juice and cast strength orange curacao from Copper and Kings. And we're gonna see how it is. So
strength curacao.
Cheers.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right. Well, good luck. I think Jason wants to go next.
Yes, I am Jason C from the Master Drum Whiskey Room. I play Alessio Morte, the dark soul in the dark hood of our wonderful and brothers in rapier with Agnomeio. Yes, drinking Pabst Blue Ribbon. I'm so ashamed of my brother in rapier.
You can be ashamed of me. Don't be ashamed of Agnomeio. It's not his fault.
Tonight I'm drinking probably one of the best bourbons I've had this year so far, which is the new 4-Gate Kelvin Collaboration 4. I only chose it because this is a blend of it's a Burai, a bourbon and a rye blend finished in port and dark rum casks. So the key word in there is dark.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
One of these times you're gonna have to come on with some dark and stormies or something.
I'm just gonna get one of those like Sith robes and just sit in here and
Yeah. We definitely need to do themed cocktails based off of our characters one of these days.
I like that. I like that idea. Yep, totally.
It's so fun.
Yep.
Yes.
All right, let's keep going. So Clifton.
Hi guys, I'm Clifton. My channel is Bourbon Bytes. And today, I guess, and as most days, I'm playing Knobolas, the half-elf warlock. I was finishing off my old tub, but I didn't know I was missing out on the PBR party. So if there's a break when Knobolas has fired his powerful chest, then he may go grab some PBR to join my brothers. I'm not brothers in rapier, but brothers in this.
Keep going, Clifton. You're doing great.
I don't know. Cheers, guys.
Off camera is the bottle that Clifton clearly killed 20 years us.
All right, so that leaves us with Molly. Hi, Molly.
Hey everyone, I'm Molly. You can find me over at Hugging the Cactus, which is not a whiskey YouTube channel, but it's a really cool blog. And I am Daphine Sageblossom, a wood elf paladin, and I'm drinking water because someone in this group has to.
Fair. Someone's got to keep a level head.
So I'm drinking beer. I actually don't know what I'm drinking right now because I threw it in here before. It's blue. It's called Electric Blue. I don't know what it is. It looks like a double IPA, so that's
Electric Blue. You're so Debbie Gibson right now.
Apparently.
It was either this or one with a unicorn.
No, God, no. It's just.
Oh man, I was gonna say if it's not blue raspberry, what's the point?
It's electric
blue. Come on.
Oogie. Yes. Anyway, so I know we skipped last week. Thank you guys for dealing with the last minute little switcheroo. And Molly, you weren't with us the week before, so it's basically been like forever since you've been around. So,
Molly, you missed quite the battle.
I look forward to hearing all about it.
I suspect. Did you happen to watch the episode, Molly?
Did not.
No, okay, cool. Well, that's all right. The recap will cover it, although you and I are going to have a conversation later.
Oh, no.
We did not all die.
I'm in trouble.
We did not all die.
That's all right. Yes, it was very close, though.
Very.
Before I go into the recap, I do just want to say that we officially have our first patron, Adriana from Whiskey Mountains. So thank you very much.
Yay!
She's already gotten some of the content that she's gotten. In this case, the tier that she signed up for, you get I basically have pictures of the maps that I'm drawing, and then I give kind of like a little extra behind the scenes about where the location is. So in this case, it was actually the Lands of Dimidium. It was the original map I drew for the world, which does look a little bit different than what it looks like now. So it was kind of cool to look through that and be like, oh, I did this thing. So anyway, if you guys are interested, there's a link down in the chat. But either way, Adriana, thank you very much. All right. So let's go ahead and get into this. All right. When last we left our heroes, they had made their way further into the Owlbear Cave, traversing underwater past glowing fungus, spiders, and finding out that the dangers of this cave go much deeper than an owlbear. Darkness pierced only by torchlight, the group moved silently over a natural bridge. They thought they had avoided the multitude of bats hanging overhead, only to ignore the imminent threat that was the squishy moss beneath their feet. Two creatures rose from the moss and formed into a pair of canine-looking bundles of peat and moss. A battle ensued with vines restricting, rapiers piercing, nipples blasting, and two of our heroes falling unconscious. The party was in danger, and had it not been for the grit and skill of Alessio and his rapier, the party would have fallen. The group had no choice but to rest inside the cave. Although not the most restful of nights, the cold and damp seeped into their bones. However, they were able to bandage themselves, catch some sleep, and move along to the end of the cave. Or so they thought. A series of vines hanging from the ceiling caught the eye of Agnomeio. Detecting some sort of hidden secret, he began pulling the vines, first one, then all of them at once, only to discover a Venus flytrap-like creature living in the ceiling, and more than happy to dine on Gnome. Agnomeio tore the beast's vine from his wrist and noticed a door had been slightly opened in the wall in front of them. We rejoined the group in that cave at that door. Let me switch us over here. So you guys basically, you just came here and this door was just opened. All right. What would you like to do?
Well, you know what they say, when God opens a door, you walk through it and kill what's ever inside. Right? That's the saying. I think.
Is that what they say?
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
But which God?
Is it?
It is tonight.
All right.
I think that's what D&D God says.
There's a lot of gods. One of them probably did say it.
Right. Well, one of them probably said that. Yeah. Grumsh, maybe.
All right. So yeah, let's.
Shall we pop our heads in and see what's going on? I'm going to. I crossed the threshold.
Let's do this thing. Yeah.
Ooh.
All right.
What's all this then?
Ooh, yeah. What's all this? Ooh.
We'll solve that then.
What's all this then?
What's all this thing?
Tuesday, isn't it?
All right, so you step into a massive room. The smell of damp, earthy air meets your nose, and a giant sprawling tree, branches gnarled and twisted together, stands proudly at the other end of the space. Moonlight floods this room through a large hole in the far wall. That's way over here. A massive tree stands at least 30 feet tall. A single creature can be seen, a large owl perched in the boughs of the tree, and it's looking intently at you.
Oh God,
The
it's
owl
it's the owl bear's brother or some shit.
Or his mother. Like, he's part owl, part bear. So, like, is it the mother or the father?
I really hope it's the father, because otherwise I don't think that would have worked.
Oh shit. Okay.
Well, I, being a gnome, don't have a lot of experience with magical tree owls. So, Daffy, I'm gonna let you take the lead on this one. You're more of a you like this sort of thing.
Yeah, I guess this is kind of Daffy's thing here. Well, I guess I will approach the owl.
Okay.
If I may. How close
Yeah,
do I actually get to it?
Well, so you step into the room. You stepped into the room.
Okay.
All right. So Hang tight. So the owl spreads its wings, and it kind of glides down, and it lands right in front of you. You notice its wingspan is about 10 feet across. This thing is absolutely gigantic. As it glides down to the center of the room, it lands next to you, Daffy, and as the owl lands, its talons awkwardly tapping onto the rocky ground, the bird begins to grow.
Grow?
Its wings fold out towards its body and its legs lengthen. Fur sprouts from where it was once scaly talons. Wings become arms, beak retracts, and now you see a Firbolg, which does anybody here know what a Firbolg is?
I do, but I assume Agnomeio doesn't.
Okay, fair enough. All right,
is that the thing from the YouTube short earlier?
No.
Okay, good. I was like,
oh, God. No. Anyway, so where was I? So its wings become... All right, so you see a Firbolg, which is standing about 7 feet tall. It's covered in brownish red fur and hides. He looks up at you, Daffy, with big eyes. He's got pointed, floppy ears, and as he awkwardly turns to you, he reaches down into his bag and he pulls out a pipe. He kind of puts it in his mouth and he taps on the end of it a couple times, and you see a little spark as the pipe ignites. Takes a couple of puffs on it, and he looks over at you. Interesting.
420, bro.
I was really hoping it was the blow pop owl, and he just tells you how many licks to take.
I wanted to say Mr. Owl.
It's the Tootsie Roll pop owl who's gonna take a Tootsie Roll pop out. Okay, not that owl. It's a different owl. Okay,
it's a different owl. Yes, might be related. Anyway, he says, "Interesting. You're sooner than Halix said you'd be, Daphine. Perhaps a test for me. Nevertheless, you're not soon enough." He takes his staff, which is in his hand, and he taps it on the ground. And the light dims within the room as an eruption of dirt and gravel travel from his staff to the pile of moss in front of you. It begins to shift and move. All of you need to roll initiative.
Of course.
Another moss monster.
Why is this guy a dick already?
Into the room.
I do like myself some moss.
You do like these freaking moss monsters. Oh my god.
I got a 10.1.
I got a 19.6.
18.14.
10.17.
All right, so let's see. Hold on. Boom.
Oh boy.
Oh, what the fuck is that? Is that venom?
That's kind of look like it, doesn't it?
So out of the ground, you see this face start to appear in the moss, and all these little tendrils stick up about 2 to 3 feet out of the moss, all surrounding you. They're starting to wave and everything. And Knobolas, you happen to roll the highest on your initiative, so you are up first.
Well, guys, you know what I got to do.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
All right, I'd like to roll an Eldritch Blast.
All right. So go ahead and roll for attack.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
All right, so 22 hits for sure, for 9 force damage. Excellent. All right, so you do 9 points of damage. So you aim around, kind of confuse all these things, and I'm guessing you just shoot into the moss.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Pretty much it. All right, excellent. All right, so 9 points of damage. Excellent. So Daph, do you want to do anything else?
You know, I'm actually gonna start walking a little towards this desk just to kind of like get closer in that direction.
Okay, excellent. All right, Daphine, you are up.
Okay. I'm going to approach this venom / mossy mess, and I'm going to use my short sword on it. And a 20 should hit.
You guys are coming out of the gate swinging.
Hey.
Right, excellent.
The exact opposite of last time.
Last time.
Yeah, I know, for real. All right, so you rolled a 20 and you swing with your short sword and you just kind of chop some of this moss right off the top. You do 6 damage to it. All right, it kind of roars at just whatever moss would sound like in a roar. It's very muted, but it is still terrifying. It's like
rustling leaves.
It's more like a low growl. Yeah.
And I'm just gonna, in response to that, I'm just gonna be like, nah.
Excellent. All right. Anything else?
That's it. Just that silly face, and I'm ready to attack more next time.
All right. Excellent. Alessio, you are up.
I don't like this dark character seeming darker than me.
No one can be darker.
No one can be darker than Alessio Morte. So I'm going to attack with my short bow. I want to keep my distance from this freaking venom thing. And then I don't want Mr. Tootsie Owl to come after me either. So I'm going to roll for a short bow.
All right.
Boom. 22 attack.
Beautiful. All right. So little strange. This doesn't seem to do quite as much damage as you think it should.
Son of a
but
bitch.
The arrow does stick into the ground. It does hurt.
The arrow, wait, what? It sticks into the ground?
So what I'm saying is the arrow that you shot sticks into the ground, but it doesn't seem to have as much of an effect as you would have thought.
Okay.
Basically, you did less damage.
So he's more. So guys, it looks like he's more. He gets affected more by short range attacks. It looks like swords and such. Mm-hmm. Or maybe we just need to light his ass on fire.
I was literally about to say, does anyone have a torch? We need to use that.
Light his ass on fire.
I may have something up my sleeve.
All right, Miss Moss, let's get Moss face down here.
I could just toss my torch at him, I guess.
Try that.
Yeah, I know.
All right. Anything else, Alessio?
No, I'm waiting. Somebody get their torch out. Let's do this shit.
All right. Yeah, no problem.
Agnomeio, you're up.
All right. Well, I can get to about there.
Brother in rapier, be careful.
All right. I will, my friend. All right, so I can get to about there. And then, okay, how far away is he from me? About 15 feet. I could probably toss a torch that far. Yeah.
All right.
Let's give it a go.
All right.
What would you like me to roll, Mr. Dungeon Master?
I'd say you're close enough. So you could, if you're going to use your action to take out your torch, light it, and throw it, basically.
Oh, I've got the one I've already got out.
Oh, you already have it out. Okay.
Yeah.
Just for the heck of it, roll a d20.
Okay.
We'll just go with that.
1d20.
It's like an unarmed attack.
Excuse me.
You're very close. Unless you really, really blow it, it's gonna.
You kind of blew it.
Come on.
That's okay.
All right.
So this torch has remained lit for quite some time. It's starting to dwindle a little bit. You do throw it into this moss blight. You throw it onto the ground, and it just kind of lays there. Doesn't seem to be having the burning effect on this living moss.
Okay. Yeah, fair enough. I just run up there and I throw it, and it just sputters out. I just stand there looking at it.
Pretty much.
This
moss,
this
moss is very.
I picture him running up there and to be like,
take this.
Doesn't really go anywhere.
Just throw it straight to the ground.
Hey friends, watch what I do. All right. Anything else, Agnomeio?
Well, that's my action. I'm not going to use any of my bonuses yet, so nope, I'm good.
All right. Up next is the. That's interesting. All right. So up next is the moss blight. So these tangles of vines that are sticking out of the ground are going to make a couple of attacks against you. Now these are everywhere, so you don't know which ones are coming. So the first attack is going to be against you, Daphne. So he's going to roll. So this is a 23 to hit, which I suspect hits for 9 damage. Yes. Woo! So for 9 damage. All right. So he's going to make another attack against Alessio this time.
What the hell?
And this one is a 14 to hit.
14. So I have 14. So I'm guessing that's a hit.
Correct. Yep. So that does 10 damage to you.
10? The fuck?
Oh
Yes.
God, here we go again.
Here we
So the-
go.
This
These
fucking
vines
Bill,
whip
Bill
out.
trying to kill me any chance he gets.
I know. I loved that conversation. We were both on. I was talking to him on the chat of a stream last night. I was just like, yeah, I try to kill Alessio any chance I get.
Seriously.
All right. Anyway, so the Moss Blight will end its turn. So it is going to move on to this Firbolg. So he is going to start making his way. Let's see. Where's this thing? He is going to, move down this direction and begin heading for the stairs. All right, that is his turn. On this turn, before Knobolas, so the Moss Blight, you start hearing this low growl coming again from beneath the ground, and you start seeing the moss start to shake, and you hear this pounding in the ground. And a couple, actually, let me roll a dice. I meant to do that. Roll 1d4. Oh, you got lucky. So, a little twig blight joins the fray, and he begins running. What is his movement? 20, yes. Right. So he begins running towards you, Agnomeio. All right.
Little buddy.
And that, I will have to roll initiative for him, but that ends your turn. Or his turn. Sorry. Knobolas, you are up.
All right, I'm not letting this guy get too far. I'm keeping him in my sight. So I'm gonna move forward, probably about to the edge of the desk here. And he's in combat mode too, right? Like he's also like I can attack him, right?
Yep. Yeah, absolutely. If you want to.
Okay, I don't like that he's running away from battle and letting his like big, strong monster friend get away with everything. So I'd like to Eldritch Blast his ass.
All right.
Wait,
Go
now
ahead.
but you're gonna go after the Tootsie Owl?
Yes, I do. I want to get to the center of his Tootsie Pop.
All right.
Wait. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
as you shoot your laser nipples at him, he actually turns his back and his cloak kind of covers him, and the lasers hit his cloak and just fizzles. There's no damage.
What the hell?
Oh. I've never had my nipples not strike someone before.
Right?
So I'm very caught off guard. by that.
obviously-
Your nipples are very striking.
I know. And obviously he's
Right.
full, this fucking owl.
Apparently
is
not that
full of-
time.
This owl is
Yeah.
full of Tootsie power.
So I'm just gonna stand there. So Knobolas is just gonna just like be a bit taken aback by the fact that it didn't just hit him. So he's just gonna kind of tilt his head and like kind of look at him like, what the hell?
All right. Excellent. So up next is Daphine.
Okay.
Daphne.
Again, going to strike this thing with my short sword.
Ass boot.
Not Das Boot. No. Is
All right.
that going to do
So
anything?
So one of the vines that had smacked against you began to wrap around your wrist, and it kind of pulled your hand back as you went to go with your short sword. It's you were able to tear away, but it definitely caused you to miss.
Shit.
All right. Anything else?
Oh,
Crap. I think that ruins the bonus action that I wanted to try to take. I guess I will just prepare to attack next time. But also question, did we do a long rest at all in between the last couple of sessions?
You did, and I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe that I did that for you, or I'm pretty sure I did it
Cool.
for you. You should
Yep.
you check your healing, your lay on hands, make sure you have them all.
Yeah, that's what I
All right.
was wanting to check. Yep.
Cool. All right, Alessio, you're up.
what's the small thing above Agnomeio?
That's the little
so that-
Twiggy fella, the
Mhm.
British model from the 80s, Twiggy.
Oh, figure.
So that's a twig blight. It's one of the little guys, the one that Molly had kicked in the past.
Okay. What attacked me earlier to almost kill me? Was it the big venom guy?
So it's the big venom guy. He is the moss in the room, and there's all these little vines that are sticking out of the ground, just across the whole room. It's just picture like 20 different tentacles all sticking up. So any one of them could hit.
Jesus Christmas. Okay. Damn. Trying to think what I could do here. I feel like I want to give the torch another try because it was kind of a a terrible throw by my brother in rapier, Agnomeio.
It was true. It's true.
I feel like I want to try to get a better throw of the flame on Venom over there.
So because you were actually, speaking of which, I'm gonna just take out your torch because you threw it.
Yeah.
You were able to. I mean, he threw the torch, and it landed in the moss. It just didn't do anything.
Oh, okay. So it did land in the moss. Okay, that's
Yes.
good to know. All right. So I feel like it's like I want to get close to the guy to get like a rapier strike or a longsword strike, but I'm like he already went after me, and I got only 5. Like I'm on the verge of death. So I think I may just keep my distance here. I think I'm gonna roll with my short bow again and go after Venom.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
here we go.
So, your short bow, got it.
Yeah, short bow.
All right. So 12. So again, the arrow pierces into the ground. This time, either you missed the moss or something. It doesn't seem to react at all to the arrow.
No, son of a bitch. All right.
All right. Anything else?
Nope.
All right. Up next is Agnomeio.
All right. Well, I see this little itty bitty, twiggy, sappy man running at me, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to weep him in the face. Wah! I got a 14.
All right. So you sure did, and a 14 is enough. So you strike out with your rapier. You pierce him directly through the chest, and he
It's the
falls
weep.
to the ground.
It's
dead.
the weep. Ha ha! What's that?
The what?
The weep. I hit you
The
with
weep?
my weep. What's that?
With his weep.
So saying it louder doesn't make me understand it better. It's
The whip, the whip. I think
Okay,
you
all right.
saw Bill short circuit just then. He's
I
like,
did.
"That's
I was
not
like,
for
I don't
you."
know what weep means. Sorry. Okay. So at any time, feel free to describe your own actions.
My whip. I hit him with my whip.
Perfect. You hit him with your whip and he dies. Wonderful.
Okay.
All right. All right. Anything else?
I am going to move. Well, no, I'm going to stay here, and then I'll move up next turn to get after the big guy because I don't. Well, actually, it doesn't matter, does it? Because he's everywhere. So yeah, I'm going to move up next to him so I can help Daffy next turn.
Wonderful.
There
All
we
right.
go.
So there you go. Cool. Up next is the moss blight.
God.
So the tendrils coming out of the ground begin to thrash around again. A couple of them next to you, Alessio, a couple next to Daphine. Knobolas, actually, you're pretty safe at the moment. You are not next to any of these. Agnomeio, he is going to whip out at you with his...
Hoisted by my
with the
own
first one,
petard.
So he rolls a 16 to attack.
Oh, just hits.
Just hits. So it does
Oh.
9 damage to you.
Okay.
Ouchies.
Ouch.
So the next move he's going to do is he is actually going to retract back into the moss, and he disappears.
Mm.
And then that's all you know. All right. Up next is our buddy the owl. So he is going to continue to move his way up the stairs here. That's roughly about 30 feet. So, okay. Up next is you feel the ground start to shake again. The moss begins to writhe underneath your feet. And another little twiggy appears out of nowhere. And he is going to make a move towards you, Knobolas.
Oh no.
And he is going to attack with his claws.
Hey Bill, where's the battle music? No battle music?
Oh,
yeah.
shoot. Thank you. I even went and got like a new song for this and everything. And then
Oh, there we go.
There it is.
Yeah.
Oh.
Cool. All right, let me know in the chat if that ends up being too loud. It should be good. But thank you for the reminder. Anyway, so he attacks with his claws. He swipes out with tries to attack you for 8, which I believe misses.
Yes, I have 14, so it hits.
Okay. So it misses. Your
Oh,
AC
wait,
is-
sorry. What? The mute. Sorry, I got to
He
turn it down.
rolled
I
an
missed
8
what
to
you said.
attack, so
Oh,
That's
they said
okay.
18. My bad.
Oh, okay. No, everything else here is rolling that much, but this little guy's not. So he kind of just comes running out of nowhere, like think of Groot running with the little control in his hand. He comes running at you and just totally misses. All right, up next is Knobolas.
So I'm gonna like look over and like be like, "What are you even trying to do?" But I'm gonna keep my focus on our Mr. Owl up here. So you know what? I would like to use my command on him, and I would like to ask him to halt, or just tell him to halt. Like, I don't like where he's going. I don't like him going back up that tree, so I want him to stop moving.
Okay. So what does he need to roll? A wisdom
So
saving throw?
he needs to roll a wisdom savings throw. I'm trying to figure out beyond that. I've never used this before.
So he rolled a 16.
Okay.
It should show your spell DC, or it should say in
spell-
the. It might say in the spell.
Oh wait. I just don't want to click on it and like mess something up.
No, it's even if you do, that's fine. All right. So command. Let's see.
Sorry, I've never used this before, but I don't like where he's
No,
going.
that's okay. I'm fairly certain that a 16 will save.
Oh yeah. So actually, it says save
yeah.
DC 14. Okay, I found it.
14. Okay, perfect. So he looks back over his shoulder at you and he says no.
Okay.
All right.
Pretty cool.
And
Cool.
does that take up my action?
It does. Yep.
Okay.
Unless that's not a bonus action, I'm fairly certain that's an action. So.
Okay. You know, I don't like this little guy, but I kind of want to take him a little further away from everyone else. So I'd like to move just a little bit to the bottom of the stairs over here.
Okay. So if you move away from him, just so you know, if you move away from him, he's gonna get an opportunity attack.
I'll let him have it because you've told me that several times. I'll let him take it.
Okay. Fair enough. So he is going to try to swipe at you again with his claw, and he rolls a natural 1. So he does not.
I still laugh him off. I'm just like.
So he actually hits the table, and the candles fall to the floor and go out. So at least I could do that. That's cool.
But not enough to burn the moss creature, unfortunately.
Not enough to burn the moss creature.
Darn.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. Anything else?
No, I think it'll be my turn.
All right, Daffy, you're up.
I think now would be a good time to lay some hands on some of our party here. So Alessio and Agnomeio, you both were hit, right?
Yes, but I believe my good friend Alessio, my brother, is more hurt than I.
Yeah.
Do not worry about me, fair maiden.
Alessio got godsmacked.
All right. So if I may, I would like to restore 5 to Alessio and 5 to myself.
Okay. Yep. So you got to move over to Alessio,
Yes.
presumably. Yep. Cool.
Thanks,
Is that all you're doing with your
Daffy.
Why can't I move myself?
I don't know.
There we go.
Okay.
There we go. It's fine.
Ah,
Is that all I want to do?
is that what you meant to do? Move like way over there?
No, that's not at all what I meant to do. I don't know why that happened.
Did you mean to go there? All right, I'm gonna put you there. If you want to be somewhere else, then go ahead and move
Please
yourself.
just leave her there.
Sure. Anything else?
No. That's it.
Alessio, you are up.
All right. Well, since I'm behind Mr. Shitstick down there, I'm gonna kind of work my way down behind him,
All right. Shit stick.
and I want to rapier his ass. So
Oh,
I might have to rein this in a little bit.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't monetize yet anyway, but still.
That's not YouTube friendly.
oh my god,
Apparently you're not.
whiskey.
Okay, risky whiskey.
Oh,
Risky,
already? Oh,
wow.
all this little twiggling, you let that do your
I
risky
know.
whiskey? Come on.
Yeah, are
Alright,
you
he
sure?
made his choice.
He's just
It was
offended that his
so-
rapier didn't work.
It's so
Hey, you
embarrassing.
don't.
It's so embarrassing. I kind of have to.
You guys don't know what else is coming. Don't
I
judge
know.
him. He might be making the right call. 17 definitely hits, and a 5 will kill him. So what are you attacking him with? Your
My
rapier?
rapier.
All right.
Yep.
Cool. So you kill him dead. This time I'm gonna say you stab him through the chest and he falls dead. So since it's not the whip,
The weep.
The weep.
Weep.
All right. Anyway. Oh, this is a goofy night. All right,
That's
cool.
the last time you knock any candles off the desk, idiot.
That's what you're punishing him for. You're like, it's like you're punishing a disobedient child. Like, God damn it, you knocked over my candle.
And Knobolas is just
All right.
like really of all these things attacking us right now, that's the one you choose to go after. Like, come on, man.
Anomio, you are up.
Well, my large and impressive foe does not seem to want to show his face. Come out, you coward. But in the meantime, I suppose I must shoot at this fella up here. Where is he? They're 30 feet away. Oh, I can definitely hit him. So I shall take out my crossbow. Oh, except it no longer exists for some reason. One moment.
Your crossbow.
There we go. There we are.
All right. So that is a very good hit. So that does hit. So you managed to shoot, and the arrow actually kind of pierces his thigh a little bit, just a little, and it actually flies. It pierces his thigh, sticks in there, and you do 6 damage. Excellent.
Ah, wonderful. You may be tall, but you are no match for gnomish ingenuity, my friend.
Wonderful. All right. Anything else?
Nope. I'm gonna stay put.
All right. So the Firbolg kind of he looks over at you and he's like, whatever. He just kind of stares you down a little bit. Forget that. All right. Up next is the Moss Blight. So he is going to reappear. Boom. Right next to
Oh my
Daphne.
God, he's right in Daffy's ass.
So, and he is going to attempt.
This is a very Freudian night.
Let's see. Well, oh, you got lucky. All right. So he does not hit with the thing he was trying to do. So you feel the moss start to creep up your boots, but he kind of loses concentration and it retracts back down, and that is the end of his turn. All right. Up next is our buddy boy here. So he's got a little bit of a limp now, and he's going to make his way to the base of this tree, and he is going to hold his staff to the base of the tree, to the trunk of the tree, and you see the bark peel to the sides. The tree splinters and bends as a doorway forms in the trunk of the tree, and the mysterious stranger walks through. You see through the gate a nearby, nearly barren desert with rocky crags in the distance, and the door closes quickly behind him.
What the hell?
Weird.
I tried to stop him, guys. I tried.
Oh my God.
All
He's
right.
like Gandalf the Grey, but a fucking owl.
Yeah.
So, is anybody here, just out of curiosity, actually the only Knobolas, you probably wouldn't have seen that. So Daphne, Agnomeio, and actually Daphne and Agnomeio, are either one of you proficient in history?
I am not.
I am not.
Okay. Either one of you could roll history, or you could try to help and give one of you advantage, whatever you'd like.
Well, let's see. I am not. Well, I got decent intelligence. I might try. Sure. Let's give it a go.
All right.
Okay,
So
I'll
go ahead.
help.
All right, excellent. So you can roll with advantage,
Okay.
Agnomeio. Yep.
I got 14 and a 11. Okay.
All right, perfect. So you needed a 13. So
Yay.
along with Daphne and Agnomeio, you both look in and you feel like you recognize this place. You've heard but never seen the disintegrated peaks of Akari. What you saw could definitely be them.